Trust, once broken, can feel like trying to piece together shattered glass. But here's the good news. It's not impossible. Trust can be rebuilt, even in the most strained relationships. In this video, we're going to dive deep into strategies for healing wounds and restoring that essential foundation of trust. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of rebuilding trust, let's acknowledge a universal truth. Trust can be fragile. It's something we all grapple with at some point in our relationships. Whether it's a breach of trust in a romantic partnership, a friendship, or even a professional relationship, the feeling is universal. But here's the secret. Trust, when rebuilt, can emerge even stronger than before. Imagine trust as a bridge. When it's damaged, it might seem like the bridge has crumbled. But with the right tools and effort, you can rebuild it, making it stronger and more resilient. Open communication, the foundation of trust repair. Imagine this. You're trying to build a bridge over a river, but you're not sure where to start. Well, building trust is a lot like that bridge. It all begins with open communication. When trust has been damaged, there's often a breakdown in communication. Maybe someone didn't express their feelings, or there were misunderstandings. The first step toward trust repair is to sit down and talk it out. Here's the deal. Both sides need to be willing to have an honest conversation. This isn't about finger-pointing or blame. It's about understanding what went wrong and why. It's a safe space to share feelings, concerns, and expectations. But hey, it's not always a walk in the park. It can be tough. Emotions might run high, and that's okay. The key here is to listen actively and be open to hearing the other person's perspective. It's about rebuilding that bridge of trust, one brick at a time. So, open up those lines of communication, and you're on your way to repairing trust in your strained relationship. Trust me, it's a solid start. Consistent actions speak louder than words. All right, so you've had that heart-to-heart conversation about rebuilding trust. That's awesome, but here's the thing. Words are only part of the equation. Actions speak louder. Think of trust like a fragile vase. When it's broken, you can't just glue it back together and expect it to look the same. It takes consistent care and attention. Consistent actions mean doing what you say you'll do consistently over time. It's about reliability and predictability. If you promised to be more transparent, then be transparent. If you said you'd make more time for your partner, then make that time. Here's the kicker. Consistency builds a track record. It shows that you're committed to change and that your words have weight. Trust isn't rebuilt overnight. It's the accumulation of small, consistent actions that gradually mend those cracks. So, if you're serious about repairing trust, remember that it's not just about saying the right things, it's about doing the right things consistently. Trust will gradually rebuild as your actions align with your words. Forgiveness, a powerful tool. In the journey to rebuild trust in a strained relationship, forgiveness emerges as a potent tool. Forgiveness isn't about forgetting or condoning the hurt. It's a conscious decision to release the burden of resentment and anger. Forgiveness is powerful because it frees both partners from the shackles of the past. It's a chance to unburden your heart and mind, making space for healing and growth. By forgiving, you choose to move forward rather than remain stuck in the pain of betrayal or disappointment. It's an act of resilience and strength, demonstrating your commitment to rebuilding trust. Moreover, forgiveness can be transformative. It opens the door to honest conversations and vulnerability, essential elements in rebuilding trust. When one forgives, the other often feels more inclined to make amends. However, forgiveness is not immediate. It takes time. Both partners must be patient and compassionate with each other's process. In conclusion, forgiveness is a dynamic tool in trust repair. It liberates individuals from the past, fosters growth, and paves the way for healing conversations and, ultimately, the restoration of trust. Setting boundaries. protecting trust. When trust is fractured in a relationship, setting boundaries becomes a cornerstone of rebuilding. Boundaries serve as essential guidelines to rebuild the trust that has been compromised. Primarily, they create clarity. After trust is damaged, confusion often prevails. Boundaries eliminate ambiguity by defining what is acceptable and what is not, reducing misunderstandings. Moreover, boundaries offer protection. Trust is fragile in these moments, and boundaries act as safeguards against actions or situations that might further erode it. Additionally, boundaries promote open dialogue. By discussing and establishing these limits, you and your partner engage in honest conversations about your needs, fostering mutual understanding and healing. Importantly, boundaries should be fair and agreed upon by both parties. They must not be used for control, but to create a secure space for trust's resurgence. Respecting each other's boundaries is as crucial as setting them. In summary, boundaries are the framework for rebuilding trust. They provide clarity, protection, and a platform for open communication, setting the stage for trust's gradual recovery. Patience. Trust takes time. Rebuilding trust in a strained relationship demands patience above all else. After a breach, it's natural to want instant restoration, but trust is like a delicate seed that needs time to grow. Just as wounds heal gradually, so does trust. It's a process, not an event. You must allow your partner the space and time to regain your confidence. Rushing this process can lead to further complications. During this period, it's crucial to manage your expectations. Understand that setbacks may occur, but they don't necessarily mean failure. Patience means weathering these setbacks together with a commitment to growth. Effective communication is key. Discuss your concerns, hopes, and progress regularly. Acknowledge your partner's efforts and express your willingness to move forward. By practicing patience, you provide the fertile ground for trust to be reborn. Remember, it's a journey, and with time, consistency, and mutual understanding, trust can be rebuilt stronger than before. Finally, remember that trust building is a process. It won't happen overnight. Be patient with yourself and your partner as you navigate this journey together. In conclusion, trust can indeed be rebuilt. It's a challenging journey, but it's one that can ultimately strengthen your relationship. So, if you find yourself in a situation where trust has been strained, remember these strategies, and you might just find your bridge of trust stronger than ever before. Trust the process. It's worth it.